we're going to have a look at some of the objects and buildings that are still here from Grimsby's past. So let's go and have a look. Okay, I know this is nothing to do with streets, but on a rare occurrence, the doors are open here and you can see the tram tracks, so I'm going to film that as I walk past. Okay, so I've come right to the bottom of Strand Street and in front of me is Freeman Street. So now, I've probably done this one before, but I'm doing as many of these as I can, things that are still there in Grimsby that still exist. That is called a Lucy box. And it used to send electricity obviously in that direction to where the trams was. A bit like a transformer I suppose, but that's what that is. So that's the first one, so let's go look for some more. Okay, so I'm now walking down Grimsby Street. Now look at this, original pavement I'm walking up now. Not been touched. This is original. Could be early 18th, probably 19th century, 1800s easily when this was laid. But yeah, look at that. Okay, so we'll come to another one that's still here. I'll turn this around. This great big box thing there is a tram electric transformer building on Corporation Road on the West Marsh. And this fed the Grimsby to Immingham tramway for electricity, which obviously I think I've done a video before on this, or maybe I've shown it's run straight up that way towards Immingham. So yeah, that's still there. Okay, so I'm now stood on Adam Smith Street. Now down in front of me here is train tracks. Still there, right across the road. I'll go across here, look, on March's Way. You can see them in the ground. Need a better angle from this side, I think. Yep, there you go, you can see them. Okay, so we're currently on New Street, and that window up there was part of Wesleyan Chapel, which obviously is now office buildings, and it's still there. Okay, so we've now come off Wellington Street. I'm in a car park. Yep, car park. So I'm just going to stick the camera up there. There's some old buildings there, look. Now this building is at the back of the school on Enidge Road. I'm not sure if it's a part of it or not. And there's an old house at the back there, so I don't know what's down there. I don't know what the camera is currently looking at, but I'm sure it'll be fine. But yeah, well, that's what I'm looking at the moment. Let's go a little bit further round. There's a few trees in the way there, but it's not a problem. So let's keep the camera up there. As you can see, these are definitely old buildings down there that have been left. Definitely abandoned. Okay, so I've now come out of the car park where it just was, and I've just come down this end just to have a quick look round here, see what we can see. I'm going to pop the camera over here real quick. This is at the back of the house on the front. Obviously they've been here for a long time. I don't know what's down there, like I say, so worth a look. So let's go and have a quick look round the front. Okay, so we'll come round to the front of that house I was looking at just then. As you can see, mostly original doors, windows and things. Obviously somebody's put things off to protect the glass. I get that. The old shoe wiper down there, look at this door for originality. And that would be probably where you went through with your horse and cart at one time. You can still see there is the cobble pavement. So let's move on. Okay, so I've just come off Freeman Street down to one of these passageways. You can see it's all cobbled down there. And you've got these either side to stop the cart scraping the wall. So let's have a walk down here. I'm going to keep the camera a bit low. As you can see all these cobbles down there. And there's a window there been filled in. Look at all the top there of this old building just here. Now this is what you call a stink pipe. Okay, so it's to the drains down there. I've seen a load of these about. I didn't know what there was until recently, but that's what they are. It's into the drain. So let's carry on in front of us and walk right to the end. Okay, so I've moved a bit further down, as this video is about stuff that's still here, which is amazing. Some of this is. I mean, you don't get, you know, I think there's only 2 of these passageways, or yards, or whatever they call them. But there would have been houses either side of this, obviously. Would have been cram-packed with houses, people putting the washing out, you name it. That's what would have happened down here. So let's go to the next place of interest. Okay, so we're up on the bridge that goes from Railway Street down there behind me into Central Market that way. Now the reason we've come down here is to look at this building there. That great big long building. Now that used to be an engine shed, because obviously all around here was industry and everything else. I think I mentioned it before on another video, but that's another place that's still there in the same place as it was then. Okay, so I moved a bit further up now. As you can see, there is the tracks, and obviously there was spares that came off here that went into there, and also one that went into the post office there. The railway sorting office, sorry, post office. There was a track that came out of Dreams, which is over there, that came straight across the road down Grimsby Street to this. That, which is now situated there, may have been further up, but I know in this area as well there was also engine sheds. So none of them are still there, but that's what we came to see, so there we go. Okay, so over there I've just stopped and I can see over there, look, Woolworths. Yeah, wow, on the back of a lorry there, looks like. I can't see where the lorry is because that fence is in the way, but look down, I'll do a close-up of that and I will put it over the top. There's also something else I just spotted behind me, so I'll film that in a second. Okay, so just filmed that Woolworths truck behind us there. Now I'm going to turn the camera around. See that building there with the white at the top, above that blue door? That says coal salt tanning. The words at the top I can't really read, but that's what that says. I've just done a close-up on it, and we'll overlay it at this point so you can see it. So now you can see that it really does say that. Coal salt tanning. Well, I'd only have spotted that today and I must have been over this bridge 1,000 times, so let's move on. Okay, so we'll come to the other passageway. At this time I've come off Railway Street, which is behind me there, and down that way to Freeman Street. So you can see these cobbles are in better condition than the other one. But you can imagine this with all the houses either side like the one on the other side. So there, this is still here, which is really good. A lot better condition. There's not much rubbish down this one, but no, it's still there, which is really great that this is here. Okay, so we've come to the end of another video that was just showing you bits and pieces of Grimsby that are still either in the ground or still in the sides of buildings. So I hope you enjoyed this one. It was just a bit of fun really to do. So I'd like to thank all my subscribers once again and all the people watching my content. And on that said, I'll see you next time on the next video. Bye for now.